Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Laura Lindwall, and I want to say welcome and thank you to tuning in once again to my channel here. I just posted my 4th video, and I hope so far that for those of you who are returning, that they're offering you some kind of inspiration, motivation, or that they're resonating with you on some level that keeps you coming back. To those of you who might be new, I want to say welcome and to encourage you to go back and look at a couple of my previous videos that'll give you a better understanding of who I am as a speaker, my platform of No More Pockets, Choose Real, and where the continuing journey of my personal growth as a YouTuber, I guess you would call me, is leading, and where and how you can go ahead and look at the 4 foundations that have been personal to me and pivotal in my growth, and what I speak of actually in my journal/workbook that I put together. It is a 18-page workbook that is available on my website at nomorepockets.org, where you can download it for free. It'll go right into your inbox in your email, and you can print it off and work through this journal as you follow me here on my channel if you feel called to do so. If you are enjoying the content here, please subscribe, like, share, and tap the bell. You know what to do, it's YouTube, so that you can continue to receive my content as I put it out and share it with all of you. And please feel free to share it with anybody that you might know of who it might help along their journey too. I wanted to take a moment here. I finished my 4th video, and I have one more to do on the 4 foundations, but I have some friends who I've reached out to who I asked to give me some feedback on my channel here while I'm getting used to all this. It's so much different than live speaking on stage, and it's a little still odd for me to be doing it to a camera. So they've been very generous, and one of them recently said I should share a little bit more of my background with all of you prior to my journey as a speaker. And I thought, oh, good idea. One more piece of information I can share with you to get to know me a little bit better. So for the past 30 years prior to getting into speaking, which has been about 5 or 6 years now, my background was in the fitness industry. So I have been in the fitness industry in and out for about 30 years. I have earned certifications as a group fitness instructor, a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, and a certified health coach. And in these 30 years, actually as a young child, it all started with tumbling and then led to gymnastics as a competitive gymnast. And following that, I branched off and got into dance and martial arts and running, and then competing in running and marathons and half marathons and Olympic distance triathlons, and getting more into strength training now, but forever and ever will be a runner and will never give it up. It drives some of my family members nuts. My brother is a prominent strength coach, and it just drives him nuts how much I love to run. But I'm 58 years old. I know what my body loves, what my mind loves, and one of the things I will hope to encourage you here to do is to listen and to pay attention what you as an individual needs in all areas of your life, mind, body, and soul, that keep you growing and moving forward on your own journey here. I guess people say, oh, you need a better intro too. And I was like, they're like, well, just tell what you want to do. And I thought, okay, well, I guess I want to inspire, encourage, empower, and facilitate you on your journey to love yourself, to live your truth, and to achieve your full potential. And this part of speaking and fitness and wellness is also tied into later in life when I got into the personal growth and personal development field, and I earned a certification through the John Maxwell Leadership Academy as a facilitator and a trainer, which I've read so many of his books, and I was so proud to do, because it is not without the his books and all the other personal development and personal empowerment and growth books that have helped me on my journey. So to blend the two together, to blend fitness together and personal development. And also, I've worked in the nutrition industry and the cosmetics industry. So if I look back on all of this was the first time when it was suggested that I present and share all this with you. It was really, well, I lived it, I did it, but it was the first time I sat back and thought, what I think I've always wanted to do in all of these industries is to help people feel good about themselves. I've also worked for Weight Watchers. In addition to this, I struggled with my weight early on when I was done competing as a gymnast. I love the makeup industry. I was so proud to speak for Trish McEvoy Cosmetics because, you know, it's kind of a two-way street. People always say you have to feel good from the inside out, and I'm like, no, sometimes it works both ways. Let's not label this. Sometimes it's putting on that beautiful shade of lipstick and doing your hair and putting on a little bit of makeup that allows you to see something in the mirror that reflects, that makes you smile, and that translates to the inside. And sometimes it's what we put into our bodies. It's the food we take in. It's the thoughts that we choose to pay attention to. It's the physical fitness. It's such to become whole as a human being. I think it works always. It works from the exterior in, the outside in, and the inside out. And that's what I hope to share here with all of you, to share all the things that have helped me on my journey and that continue to fuel me and feed me as I set higher and higher goals and live bigger dreams, realize those dreams. It's because it's the wholeness of what I've come to know from my personal journey through being born with a birth difference, those experiences that we encounter, all of us. Let's not, most of us have been teased and ridiculed and experienced shame and vulnerability and all that. So my YouTube channel here really is to want to, yes, share my story, because I've come to believe as a speaker that it's in our stories. That's really where our deepest connections to one another come. But in also what I've learned through fitness and working out and training and eating well and losing weight, and how do we keep that off, and being okay with wanting to look good, with wanting to put on some makeup if that helps you feel good, and if it's throwing up your hair in a pony and knowing who you are without the makeup that day, that's good too. So if this all speaks to you and it resonates with you, welcome back. Welcome. And for those of you who are new, I want to say the same to you. I thank you all for tuning in, for listening to me, for liking my videos, for sharing my content if it's something you feel needs to be shared, and more than anything, to giving this time to yourself to find your own personal declaration that you find within yourself that resonates with you, that allows you to scream out to yourself and to the world, I will no longer hide the truth of who I am. Instead, I will choose real. I will choose instead to reveal, embrace, love myself, and live my truth. Thank you all. Bye-bye.